Welcome back live right here on the Sports Call. Bob Pompeani, Gene Collier, and we are joined right now by Rick in Titusville. Hello, Rick. Welcome to the Sports Call.
Hey, thanks, Bob. Hey, good win yesterday, but it still seems kind of hollow because it seems like we just have a lot of cerebrally challenged players. I mean, plus even with the coach, where you get down 2 yards away from the end zone, you're beating them on attrition, just pounding the ball.
Yeah, but I understand that was Ben Roethlisberger who checked that play off. It was supposed to be a run play.
Well, everybody, like I said, there's some cerebrally challenged. It doesn't just go to the coaches. Bud Dupree, he throws the intentional his feet and headbutts the guy while he's going for the sack. It's not the WWE. I mean, I don't understand these guys.
I get you, but I also think in the heat of the moment, those guys it's hard to change what you're doing necessarily. That's no excuse. They know the rules, but that drive did bother me when they were about to go 99 yards, and I thought put an exclamation point on that win. And I don't think Kansas City would have had a chance after that, Gene. But they ran the ball all the way down there, and then all of a sudden, first down throw incomplete, which you knew then. Well, they're going to probably run at second and throw at third, and that's exactly what they did. I would have gone 4 straight runs. Yeah,
I mean, play calling, basically, Bob, if the play works, it's a great call. If it doesn't, it's a terrible call. I mean, if you throw 3 times down there and the third one's a touchdown, nobody talks.
No, I get that, but a lot of people were criticizing Haley, and Haley.
Yeah, I understand.
Was checked off on that play. So it's everyone. It's not just, so I think everyone has a hand in that.
Do people make mistakes out there? Oh, yeah,
they do. Chris in Uniontown joins us right now on Pittsburgh CW. Chris, go ahead.
How you doing, guys?
What's up?
Is Pat Narduzzi on the hot seat? He should be on the hot seat, man, because he's not a good coach. He's an opposite-mind head coach that don't stay in the box. He don't think outside the box. He haven't won a bowl game.
He's not on the hot seat, Chris.
He should be fired.
No, he's not on the hot seat, and that's too easy to do. You got to give the guy time, and I buy that. But I will say this, that, Gene, I don't know how you look at it, but, they got a young team, especially on defense. And I'm not saying that to make excuses for them. It is a fact. They have 2 starters on defense who are seniors. Everyone else hardly is played at all.
That's right.
And that's true. But I do think that sometimes these decisions on offense don't make a lot of sense.
Pitt's offense has never really made much sense to me. I mean, they did a good job last year, but really over the last, 30 years, hasn't made a lot of sense, Pitt's offense, really.
I also think you may see some coaching changes at the end of the year as a natural progression from a losing season, if it turns out to be that. Let's go out to Mike in Johnstown. Mike, welcome to the show.
Hi, how you guys doing tonight?
Okay, thank you for calling.
I want to praise the defense for doing as well as they did, considering what the Kansas City offense has done the last 4 or 5 weeks. And I was thinking, they think that they'll be able to do that against Cincinnati next week, or I think maybe that might be a little one of them games where we play a good team and then might be a little hiccup in the next game.
No, that's a division rival. Gene, what do you expect from Cincinnati?
Cincinnati's kind of gotten it together since they fired their offense. If you look at Andy Dalton's numbers since then, really, really good. A.J. Green is playing great, as he always does, but he's really hot right now. They lost the tight end, but, Cincinnati would be a hard team to beat here.
Mark DiStefano says Charlie Morton's sinker was not sinking tonight. Always super on the road, a real bad. He's in the playoffs, though. No middle-of-the-road type of pitcher. Well, Mark, that's true. If his sinker ain't sinking, like most sinker ball pitchers, then you're in trouble. And he's had a really good year. Are you surprised how he bounced back? I think he was phenomenal.
Really, I never thought that Charlie Morton would be a successful pitcher in the major leagues. I mean, I like him. He's a nice kid. But he's one of those pitchers, Bob, that he'll throw 2 pitches, a fastball and a breaking ball, and they are really representative major league quality pitches. Yeah. And then he'll throw a pitch that you can't believe he got away with, and then the next pitch he doesn't get away with.
Doesn't get away, and that's what happened tonight. Noah in Aliquippa. What's up, Noah?
How you doing tonight, Bob?
Okay, thanks.
I want to have a few comments, if you don't mind.
Go ahead. Make it quick, though.
All right. So, in my personal opinion, I think the NFL is wide open. You look at each division. The AFC South, I mean, that division up for grabs every year. Each team, win one week, win next week. AFC North, I think it's the Steelers in the bag because their defense is superior. And then the AFC East, you never Dolphins, Miami beating the Falcons 2017, and then the Patriots, Tom Brady looking 40, And then you got the
I don't know that he
West.
looks for it. He's the one thing I like about their team. Their defense looks like it's 50.
Gronkowski can't play, you know what I mean? But the AFC West,
Just had 2 touchdowns yesterday. He's the best tight end in football.
the AFC West is a little bit open, and then the NFC. You look, people say Philly's the best, but it's early. And then you look at the NFC South with Carolina and New Orleans, and Tampa Bay with Jameis hurt, and then of course the NFC.
We're up against the break though. I appreciate your analysis.
There's 2 more divisions to go.
I know he went through and he was.
Come on.
Thanks, Noah. Appreciate that. But I mean, first of all, New England. Tom Brady's not their
I
problem.
wanted to hear about the other 2 divisions.
I did too, but we have a commercial break today. But Tom Brady isn't their problem.
Oh, his quarterback rating's 109.
I know he's been unbelievable. So anyway,
He was 40. He was right about that.
It was. We have to take a break. Back right after this on Pittsburgh CW.